like messed up.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jordan.
I'm Brendan. I'm Michael.
And I'm Carolyn, and welcome to the Renaissance Humanism. Humanism, and why is it important to the Renaissance? Humanism is an intellectual movement at the heart of the Renaissance that focused on education and the classics. Humanism started in 1400 in Florence, Italy. This was important during the Renaissance age because it was a time where people changed how they thought about humanity, art, and philosophy.
Humanism believes in ethics and morality that grounds all human values. In this earthly experience and relationship that holds at its highest goal in this worldly happiness, freedom, and progress, economic, culture, and ethical, all of humankind, irrespective of nation, race, and religion.
Humanism did have an influence on the Catholic Church. One of the famous humanist writers was a Catholic priest. The two primary dimensions of Catholic principles are ecclesiastical and secular. The former relate to the strictly religious doctrines of the Roman Catholic Church. The later focused on social teachings, many of which incline towards humanism.
So the Christian humanists, like any other religious reformers of the Renaissance time, generally considered themselves as good Catholics. The best known Christian humanist was Erasmus himself. He had numerous works, including a Latin translation of the New Testament and as well as a Greek edition. Erasmus favored flexibility and tolerance and condemned overly rigged belief systems. He had an unequaled reputation as a biblical scholar, and his views influenced a large number of people, both Catholic and Protestant.
Thomas More wrote Utopia, which was a book that represented a revolutionary view on society. Both Erasmus and More admired Greek satirist Lucian. Both Erasmus and Thomas More wanted to improve society. Both of them believed that greed caused problems.
So during the Renaissance humanist time, humanists wanted to see all humans be as good as they could be. They also wanted to see people be able to achieve the things that they wanted to do. So humanists decided what choices are good by whether those choices would help make the human life better. Whenever there was a problem with their world or their society, humanists think that it's important for them to reason to help fix that problem.
Fucking me up. Humanism influenced politics in the form of literature. Thomas More presents that how politics might remain moral, but she felt should always be the main aim. Another very influential piece written by Mr. Prince was the first to explain that politics is just a struggle of power, which would then steer away from the idea of religion and mortality. A few famous humanists were Joyce Carol Oates, Isaac Asimov, and Salman Rushdie.
So Francisco Petrarca was born in 1304 near Florence and is known as the first great humanist. He was raised in Italy but traveled widely collecting ancient texts. One can see his urban emphasis and his teachings and his emphasis in the experience of daily life, climbing mountains and traveling.
So how are Erasmus and Thomas More's work similar? So Erasmus and Thomas More were two friends who were humanist writers of the North Renaissance. They argue for open-mindedness, moderation, and tolerance, as well as the enhancement of public welfare. The writings of Erasmus often focus on the influence of philosophical inquiry, which is very similar to the means of the books that Thomas More wrote. The book Utopia, which is a book that revolved around nature.
Like many ancient Greek philosophers, they began to value evidence and the use of reason, the power of the mind to think, understand, and form judgments. The scholars promoted the investigation of nature through reason and observation. This philosophy later became known as humanism because the scholars stressed human innovation. The humanists emphasized the importance of human values instead of their religious beliefs.
We believe humanism is still around today because we all use technology, science, and more, which were all invented by humans to make progress in civilization
and advancements as a species. In fact, in the USA, there is an organization known as the AHA, or the American Humanist Association. It is an educational humanist organization.
I'm Michael. I'm Brendan.
Say hi to you. I don't know, one of the females said, "Hey!" I don't know if she's humanism influenced politics. Dude, get the fuck out of the parade. Look over to the right, see his head. Okay.
Erasmus.
3, 2, 1.